Berg, a longtime legislative aide, has won a special election to represent the 1st District, and the newly elected city councilman joins us now. Good morning, Tom. Good to have you with us.
Thank you.
And we should note that there's no relation to the former state representative, Lila Berg.
My loss.
Tom, let's talk about the election. You won by 3% yesterday. You said that you did not expect to win. How come? Most politicians say that they're going to win the election.
You know, money does bring out a campaign with the glitz and the gloss and a message with mailers, what have you. That just never came about, transpired in my campaign. It's just been pretty much me, myself, and I. So with that said, there were those that had raised far greater sums of money.
And there were some reports that this campaign for the seat, it was a little bit dirty. There were accusations of candidates not living in the district, and there were also reports that some signs were vandalized. Why was this campaign like this?
You know, I think it was still a very productive campaign from the candidates that I've talked to. There's been harmony and cohesion. There's been some great ideas. You know, the whole District 1, the people that live there, have so many great ideas that all 14 of us candidates could feed off of. I just happen to be the conduit at this time to take over in the second half. I look at Councilman Poe just leaving at halftime, so to speak, right, to finish off the remaining 2 years of his term. But all the candidates, I believe, did get along. But the issue of carpetbagging, you know, the state legislature is going to address that, I believe, in legislation to look at residency requirements in the future.
And Tom, what about the issue that needs to be addressed that's facing your district? What's the biggest concern for you?
Transportation will never leave us until we remedy and rectify the fact that we're lane deficient. We are parking deficient. And once we get to an average level of number of lane miles offered to the motoring public, we'll finally get that relief we need. So
how would you solve those problems? How specific plans?
Well, for a long time, there has been an effort to social engineer us out of our vehicles. And so decade after decade, there's been smart growth, transit-oriented development, what have you, all to punish the motoring public, get us out of our cars. If we merely just kept up with building the amount of roadway lane miles needed at pace with population growth, we would have a transportation crisis. So the issues that I would like to bring forward is to see the City and County of Honolulu apply for the federal monies that are available to build roads.
You said that you're not anti-rail, but that other alternatives should be explored specifically.
You know, from day one, I wanted to see a marriage with an elevated fixed guideway between a reversible expressway to see if that could augment the rail. I still believe that the goods, services, and freight that will not be served by rail have to be addressed.
And you're also a self-proclaimed Tea Party candidate, a conservative. When did you become a Tea Party member, and why?
Well, working for State Representative Kim Pine, the minority floor leader at the State House of Representatives, there's always another way. She was the only vote to vote against the rate on the hurricane fund. So when you have that type of a boss, an employer, who's looking at other options that do exist, it was a privilege and an honor to work for her. I'm saddened that I'm going to be leaving her office, but that kind of propelled me into taking that type of a route that the Tea Party is nonpartisan. It doesn't represent any one particular base. It's just for transparency, accountability, and making sure that everybody has their 2 cents and we all get heard.
And you're going to be learning on the job as well, because this is the first time you're going to be on the city council. It's also the first time you ran for city council. It's going to be quite an experience for you.
Yeah, but I did lose twice. I was defeated, my former employer, State Rep Rita Cavanilia. So I did run in 08, and I ran.
But not for city council.
But not for city council, for State House. So it's again, just going across the street.
Okay, well, Tom, we wish you the best of luck in the new year as you start your new job. And if you'd like to see this interview again, you can always click onto KITV.com and go to the This Morning section to see the interview with Tom Berg as he joins us here this morning.
And the election season is officially over now, right?
I guess so. Until next November.
No more special elections. Well, when we return